Oh my god. Okay, I don't know if Beastie has seen this one yet.
BC, have you seen this yet? So here's Polished Perspectives, Inktober. This one's from October last year. Could use some advice on how to get more depth when drawing with just black ink, and reference so you can critique my ability to capture likeness. So that's his drawing, which is amazing. That's the reference photo of the lovely epic beast, Mr. Teehee, who's a mod here in chat. He's also sponsored by Gunner Glasses, if you guys didn't know. Dear God.
I love the emote reaction of Beastie's face.
This is my magnum opus.
Sup, fuckers.
Alright, so that is the initial sketch. I went ahead and I did a lot more sort of rendering in terms of trying to capture his likeness based off proportions. So I did a quick red line on this one too.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we got right there. Well,
boom.
So the main thing really here, dude, is I think your proportions in general from the nose up are pretty good. Like you actually captured the general look of this pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
You can probably push the nostrils, like the upper ridge of the nostrils, up a bit higher. But that all looks pretty good. You actually got the glasses shaped down really well too, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe kind of play up like his eyebrows behind the glasses rim, so you can kind of play up some minor details there if you want to. You also may want to kind of just shape up the eyes a bit more. Yeah, they're obscured by glass, glasses, but maybe just kind of sculpting in some of the outer like ridges of the eyeball, for example. Just so it's not just like closed eye, like lid slits across. You know what I mean? Where the proportions got away from you is that the lower face is too narrow. So you got to kind of widen out the lower jawline and the chin, and in particular, the mouth was way too narrow. So kind of getting back into it, thinking about proportions like corner of the mouth, center point of the eye. Thinking about visual landmarks here, center of the eye, straight down, corner of the mouth. Just again, roughly like edge of nostril, straight up to the tear duct to the eyes, things like that. Just make sure that proportions are lining up. Again, I think from like the nose up is pretty damn good. If you do widen out the lower jaw and the mouth, though, you also need to kind of widen out some of the bulk and the volume of the hair. In particular, the canvas right side was kind of lost there too. So just the overall kind of just thickening up of the overall proportions from the lower portions. And I think because it's a very kind of caricature kind of photo that he's taking, like you can go overboard, man, and like play up like the bigger mouth and like play up like these more harder like laugh lines and like chiseled lines and like the shadows and stuff on the chin, and start kind of sculpting in more detail that way.
Yeah, and that kind of goes into the next point, which you can kind of see James did a little bit on the red line, was just adding in more ink to the piece, like hash line for shadow work, and just it helps to add a lot more detailing into it. Like you could definitely do it on the hoodie to emphasize like, the folds of the hoodie and like the folds of the chin and everything like that. And in particular because like the hair is so black on top too, it'll help balance everything out as well.
Yeah, because right now your current piece it's dark value heavy up on top because of the chunk of hair, and it's sort of thin line as you go down. So in terms of just like using more ink appropriately, yeah, like Pam just said, literally get more ink work into like the shadows and the crevices of the crinkled up like neck folds and like mouth folds and stuff, and like chunk some black areas and darker values into the hoodie, and just get some visual balance from like vertically on the piece instead of having it all kind of concentrated up top. But yeah, this is really good, man. I'm actually really excited to see you redo this one.
I know. This one will be cool.
Yeah.
Are you going to make this into a gasm? Oh my god, BC. If this is your gasm face, I'm a little concerned.
Crinkled up neck folds. That's a sentence. A good sentence, man. Right?
It's a sentence. It's only a sentence.
I hope that helps you out, man. I hope that helps you. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this.